Gratitude unexpressed is ingratitude perceived.
Interesting.
Gratitude unexpressed is ingratitude perceived. So I don't think that any of your listeners or viewers would consider themselves to be ungrateful. I think, most people don't say I'm ungrateful and I'm proud of it. It's something that we aspire towards becoming is somebody that's known as somebody that's grateful. However, gratitude unexpressed is ingratitude perceived. And we move through life without really seeing the things that we're grateful for. We're not really. And so there may be people, maybe something that happens, and so other people may think that you're ungrateful just because you didn't express it, make a vocal. And then in addition to that, imagine starting each day asking yourself, who can I see today that I wouldn't normally see, that I could express gratitude to today? That changes your life. So it is, how do we move out of that perceived ingratitude space when we're moving so fast where we're thinking about nothing but ourselves? And how do you move past that? And I can tell you, I try to ask myself a question every day, an empowering question. So it programs my subconscious mind to start looking for things that I wouldn't normally see. One morning I woke up, I said, who can I see today that I wouldn't normally see, that I could say thank you to? And a place that I've been going for 25 years, once a month. And I walked into the restroom there and I saw this big, tall guy working in there, and he's cleaning the restroom. And I said, are you responsible for this? And he goes, yeah. I think he thought I was going to say, what, and I said, yeah. I said, you could eat off the floor in here. It's beautiful. People come from around the world just to come here for education and come here and do things, and they go back around the world. If they came in here and had a bad experience, it would affect their learning. And in some small way, thank you for doing this because you're blessing people around the world. And he kind of teared up. And I went back into the room with people that have been coming for the last 4 or 5 years to the same place every quarter. And I asked them, can you tell me what the janitor looks like here? Not one person could tell me. We move at such a pace, we don't see those. So we aren't really ungrateful. We're just so consumed in ourselves and our own thoughts, we don't see what's around us. So that's the lowest level. Okay. The next level would be what we call social gratitude. And social gratitude is what your mom told you. Say, please, thank you. Being able to express social gratitude to others. It's all about respect. And unfortunately, in today's world, for some people, thank you means I'm done with you. They hand you the order, thank you. And it's just kind of like, thank you. It doesn't have that expression. And that's why with our kids, especially, how many times have you heard, tell the man thank you? But get them to express what they're thankful for when they say thank you. Teach them to say, I'm thankful for you taking the time to fix this for me. I'm thank you for thinking of me to do this. Try to teach the kids to add what you're thankful for, because that shows even more respect and it means more to them and it doesn't become meaningless. So that's the second level. The third level is the level of appreciation. This is one where it gets confused oftentimes with a positive attitude. And this is where the risk comes in. I'm grateful for my health as compared to who? I'm grateful for I'm grateful for this food today as compared to what food? We get involved in comparison to generate gratitude, and that can run a risk. Can you be just appreciative without having comparison or expectation? Have you ever done something for somebody and they didn't say thank you? Or they didn't do what you wanted them to do. So you said, well, that's the last time I'm doing something for them.
I'd like to say I've never done that, but I'd be lying to you through my teeth. Right?
Yeah. Well, that's that's the last time I'm doing it. Well, why'd you do it in the first place? Who were you doing it for in the first place? If you have those feelings, then you were doing it for you. And that's what I call arrows in. So arrows in is where it's all about me. And think about the world that we live in today. Social media. Look at me. You know what I mean? You got this world that and politicians, look at me. Where is the gratitude? Where is that happening? And then you get the positive people. Give yourself a good mantra. I am strong. I'm incredible. I'm amazing. I'm this kind of thing. As compared to what? And I'm not saying it's bad. It can be good. But at the same time, it's not the same thing as gratitude. It's positive attitude. And there's nothing wrong with the positive. There's a great thing with positive attitude. But gratitude is where you move the arrows out. And so that's the highest level of gratitude. So you have ingratitude, then you have social gratitude. Then you have appreciative gratitude, which is all of these are important. We're going to be you work up and down them all the time. The highest level is what we call empowering gratitude. So empowered, gratitude that empowers. And this is where you do things without expectation and without comparison. So you actually are just doing it because you are grateful with no expectation, no comparison. It allows you to be grateful in.